You know, I thought there would be more CEX stuff today. I thought there'd be deliveries because I've got loads of deliveries coming. They just don't seem to ever want to actually come. Apparently, 2 of them are coming tomorrow, and then a rather rare not click and collect delivery that I tried to do the other day. I am 99% sure is going to get cancelled today or tomorrow because usually when you order something through CEX, what happens is that within like a couple of hours you get a notification saying that it's been picked, it's ready for pickup by courier, it'll be with you in 3 to 5 working days. That is usually what happens pretty quickly, you get sent the invoice. However, it has now been 48 hours near enough since I did this order and none of that has happened yet. The only times that I've seen that happen is with TMNT 2, where basically the copy that they had in stock, the one singular copy, was probably not worthy of being sent out because of it being a reprinted cover or something like that, and then they cancel the order. I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going to happen. I'd be very, very shocked if it doesn't, which is really annoying because it is a pretty rare game that's popped up. But I guess we wait and see. And then besides that, what's happening today? So we're going to finish off Saints Row 3 because we really don't have very much to do with that. I absolutely smashed through like 60% of it yesterday, and then beyond that I think we've got a boys episode to watch tonight. I'm excited for that. I'm more excited for the boys than I am House of the Dragon each week. I like, by the way, that we seem to be going backwards to, well, I like it and I don't like it. I miss the days when shows were more frequent, but I kind of like at the moment, now that I'm older, that 1 episode a week comes out and we don't have to sit there and try and binge loads because it's lots of hours to have to do. Like I can watch stuff whenever. My girlfriend's got a normal life with normal sleep schedule, normal work. So like them dropping a 10 episode season right like in one day doesn't work ideally. Whereas 1 episode a week for a season, it's pretty good, and it gives you time to think and ponder and like wonder what's going to happen next. Whereas, like for example, what did I watch? I watched Attack on Titan in its entirety over the course of about 2 weeks. I'd never seen it before last month, and while I loved it, I think that I probably would have appreciated some things more had I been forced to wait through the time gaps that in real life people would have had to wait. An example of that would be, I love Breaking Bad, and I watched Breaking Bad as it aired, and if anybody remembers, there was a huge, like over a year or two perhaps, gap between one of the, like, Season 6 Part A and Part B, or something along those lines. There was a big gap, and that made the hype crazy, you know, whereas if it's all just there ready for you to watch in one day, while there is the pros to that as well, it kind of gives you a different feeling by the time you actually get through it. It's like it takes away that sort of anticipation build up and hype and talking about it on the internet or with your pals, you get me. So yeah, today is just playing through lots of Saints Row, eating lots of food because I've lost weight for 2 days in a row now. It's getting ridiculous. And then watching the boys. So let's begin, shall we? And tomorrow, according to one of my emails, I should definitely have some CX stuff coming. Another expensive haul. So, yeah, let's go. Somehow we've ended up doing a skydiving sequence in a tank. Like, this is wild. And we might not win. Jesus Christ. We're getting... Yeah, the rocket launcher of this tank's not going to be used. But we're making good progress. Like, I think we're about on Act 3 now. So, plan is for the rest of the day is finish off Saints Row 3, have dinner, install Saints Row 4 while I watch the boys and go to the gym, and then come back and start Saints Row 4, which is the one I've been looking forward to for a while now. I literally cannot shoot some of these guys. Like, I don't know, the gun isn't hitting them. Okay, so now things have really hit the fan. We are dealing with zombies in Saints Row. Like, actual, pretty fast zombies too. Like, if zombies move like this in real life, we're done. Hang on. Well, Saints Row 3 really does have it all. You've just got it all, haven't you? Just every possible kind of different gameplay opportunities you could want. I'm pretty sure there is a cheat that lets you... Jesus Christ. Hello? I'm pretty sure there's a cheat that lets you turn all civilians at all times into zombies. I swear that's a thing. We need the telekinesis from the 4th game to do this properly. Jesus. Well, I feel like, you know, knight armor might be a brilliant idea in an apocalypse. Like, if you were wearing the armor that I'm wearing now, they ain't biting you. That ain't happening. I don't know why I'm running out of sprint all of a sudden. That wasn't happening before. Oh, we just turned them to mulch. That's interesting. We're finally doing insurance fraud. I did wonder when this was actually going to pop up, because, you know, we've not... I don't think we've done insurance fraud in Saints Row 3 yet, and we're, like, most of the way through the game. We just need to, you know, get hit by some cars. At some point. You know, cars? Anyone? Moving cars, preferably? Like... Oh, Christ. Well, I didn't expect us to gain air quite so extensively. Oh, there you go. As if that second one didn't count more. We really do gain air so easily. It's a lot floatier in this one. And we're not even adrenaline yet, so what's adrenaline gonna do? Adrenaline's gonna be pretty mental. Ah, we hit the... What happened there? No, really, what happened there? I mean... Hang on. I thought it said it would be crazy. This doesn't seem very crazy. I heard crazier hospital visits. Like, bro. Oh, there you go. Still, the numbers seem lesser than they were before. Like 14k for that with adrenaline on. That would have been like 80k before. Oh, here you go. Here you go. 39. 47. 63. 72. It's more than we even needed in that one. Cool. We done? Yeah. If I remember correctly, this car that I've just found on the street here is the fastest car in the game. It's like the Atrazone or something. It's hard to control, but it is rapid. And I'm pretty sure the next mission that we're going to do is some sort of tiger mission. So sadly, we didn't get to use this car for very long, but cool. It's like the... What was it? In GTA 5, when GTA 5 first released, everybody knew what the fastest car was. But yeah, we're now driving a literal tiger around. And, yeah. I'm not quite sure what the goal is here, to be honest. It says drive safe. And don't piss the tiger off. But like, what does that entail? Some of these activities are out there, bro. This might be the last activity we have to do in the game, to be fair. I feel like we've got a dodgy wheel. It keeps, like, shoving me left. What are we even doing right now? I think this might be the final boss of the game. Fighting Killbane, perhaps? If I remember correctly, this is effectively little more than a, what's the word, than a quick time event fight. There was a very similar thing in Hitman Absolution. But first, we got some regular fighting to do. At least it's not doing animations for every single one of these. That was always quite irritating. Slap him in the back of the calf. Now we have a chainsaw. I don't know when that happened, but it did. And now, yeah, escalations, I suppose. Real WWE. Those two words don't fit together in a sentence. Nice. Okay. Now it's time for the real fight. And I need to be careful here, because there's very much so copyrighted music playing. I think we're winning. Maybe. I think we got him.
Wait. I'll give you the secret of the apocalypse. Just leave me my mask. Smile, Killbane. We're going nationwide.
It's shades of Angel de la Muerte as Killbane has been demasked. Yes,
Well, that was the end of Saints Row 3. Let's get it put on the log. Can't show this for too long because of the copyrighted music, but yeah, done. Okay, so that is Saints Row 3 on the log as our 42nd game of the year so far. It's interesting, if I'd have just started Saints Row 3 earlier yesterday, I would have finished it in one day, because obviously I started playing it at like 9. Like, it may even have been closer to 10. Like, Saints Row 3 was really, really short compared to all the others. But now, onto the one I've been looking forward to the most, although I need to install it first, and it is 6 PM, so it is probably dinner time, and then the boys' time, and then gym time. So I'm probably not starting Saints Row 4 until like 10 o'clock. Okay. Okay, so with Saints Row 3 done, it's time for us to, if the thing will click in, move on to Saints Row 4. Well, once I've installed Saints Row 4, watch The Boys, gone to the gym and come back, it will be. Right then, time to watch The Boys. But apparently there's like 4 different... Amazon Prime does their listings. Oh my lord. That was loud. I'm presuming it's the latest one, right? Oh no, that's season 1. Watch episode 5. Let's hope something happens. Well, that's the end of that one. Interesting. So then, The Boys season 4, episode 5, which means 5 out of 8, which means this season's going nowhere, is it? This season's a complete setup for the next season. Nothing's going to happen in this season. Yeah, it's not. Like, I like The Boys. I've loved The Boys, but this season, it doesn't seem like there's much point to it. It almost feels like they're going with, everybody thinks we're the shocking show. We need to do more shocking things to keep being shocking and keep people going, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. But then that almost becomes the point of most of the episodes, rather than like progressing some sort of plot. Like, there was maybe 10 minutes of real plot progression in that hour of that. There was the stuff with the poison and the stuff with Homelander and Ryan. But other than that, not really. Also, we're all absolutely in agreement that Negan is not there. He's in his head. There's not been a single scene where he's been in any other scene with anyone other than Butcher, and very clearly that was confirmed towards the end of that, where the bloke, like, he didn't say who are you talking to or anything like that, but it was pretty clear that he could not see Jeffrey Dean Morgan's character. So that's a thing, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'm off to gym in a moment, so I'm going to go get changed. I'm going to the gym with air conditioning today rather than the one without, because, especially because it doesn't have light either and it's starting to get dark. That would be a problem, because there's no power. And then come back and begin Saints Row 4. So, I'm back from the gym. It is nearly midnight, and I think I've lost my Airpods, which is really annoying. Don't know where they are. The gym not having lights to try to find them isn't helpful. Right, anyway, before I begin playing again, I'm going to have one of these. Chocolate Easter egg layered bar. Code Kale if you get anything in my protein, by the way. On Instagram, send me screenshots of any orders you ever make, because they give me a voucher to send out to somebody that does. I don't know how much Saints Row 4 we're really going to get through tonight, but it's going to be some, for sure. Okay, so I'm about to begin Saints Row 4, and based on the feedback from yesterday's Saints Row 3 video, I'm going to switch back to recording the TV screen with my camera, because it seems that, well, see it this way, everybody that has commented on whether or not they have a preference has been leaning towards recording with a camera versus recording with screen capture. So back to the camera it is, and honestly, recording with a camera like this is way easier for me as well, because it means that it's a lot easier to make sure that the video clips are all in order in the timeline before I export it, because I can drag them out of the internal storage on the camera versus the two files being in different places because of recording internally on the camera versus with the capture card on the PC. So yeah, if anything, it just makes it easier for me, so I've got no problem with that. Let's begin, shall we? You know, being as this is the remastered version, I wonder, am I going to have to turn off film grain and motion blur and all that stuff? Because every time you play one of these, every time you play a game with film grain and motion blur, you have to turn them off. Them's the rules. If you don't, you're missing out. You know, I'm looking forward to playing a game that doesn't have copyrighted music anymore. Okay guys, so now basically we're the president defending the Earth from aliens. That's Saints Row 4. So if you were brand new to the Saints Row franchise and your only experience of seeing these games is through my videos, you'd probably be rather confused as the games have developed. Because in the first game, you're just a nameless thug that doesn't even speak. In the second game, you become the boss of the Saints, and you're still a thug, and it's still ground level. In the third game, the Saints are a celebrity, worldwide known gang. And then by the fourth game, you're the President of the United States, and trust me, it only gets crazier from here. Because again, we're battling aliens, and soon we end up in a simulation, and we end up with superpowers, and we can wall run and fly, and it's pretty mental. It's pretty fun though. So, yeah. It's cool. You know, I'm really looking forward to when every game that I play for a while after this one hasn't got driving in, because I'm not a big fan of driving in games. Like, somebody commented on I did a video going through literally every game that I have on TikTok, and somebody was like, I noticed you haven't got any driving games. I was like, yeah, I don't care about driving games. It's just not my thing. I have a car in real life. I'll go and drive that, you know? So I don't get driving games fun for me. And obviously, having played all the Saints Row games in a row, that is a hell of a lot of driving. So I am looking forward to... Well, in fact, very soon, we probably won't be doing much driving at all in this game because of the fact that we're going to get superpowers and can sprint quicker than any car can drive. However, yeah, the next few games being that I'm pretty sure I'm playing through the Spider-Man games, we'll still be in big cities, but we'll be navigating them via web rather than 4 wheels, which I'm looking forward to quite a lot. But yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last few times that we do a lot of driving in a Saints Row game for a while, or a game in general. And to be fair, I've played a lot of shooting games recently too. Gun, Urban Chaos, these games, the Matrix game, like, lots. Okay, so now we have superpowers in Saints Row, and that is why Saints Row 4 is a lot of fun. We got super jump. We will also have super sprint. It is very, very reminiscent of... we can't wall run yet, we don't have that power. It is very reminiscent of Prototype. We even get a glide at one point that is just straight out of Prototype. Shocking that we don't have a Prototype 3, by the way. I feel like you don't get games like that very frequently these days. But thank God, because I'm tired of driving. I don't do driving in games, and I've played all the Saints Rows in a row, so it's like a lot of driving. So I'm happy to be back using superpowers. And if I'm planning on doing the Spider-Man games next, then we'll continue that sort of chain of thought with the superpowers. We don't have infinite sprint. Not yet. We have to grind the side stuff for that. And I'm going to grind a lot of the side stuff in this game because I like the side stuff in Saints Row 4. It's fun. Well, it isn't a Ubisoft game, but we have a tower to climb. Good old towers. Towers in Saints Row. Never expected it would be a thing. Not a Ubisoft game. But let's do it. Although, not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do right now because we can't wall run yet and we only have the base level of jump. Like, I don't even know if we can do it yet because we don't have the upgraded jump ability. Right. We'll try. We only have the base level. And up. Okay. See, this would be a lot easier if we could wall run this, but we can't, so we've got to do little hops. Got to do little hops. And then we get there. It's fine. Alright, and then jump. I think I need to get to like level 6 to be allowed to do the proper jump. And up. Cool. Making our way through. We could probably sprint this bit. Good thing is you get loads of clusters for doing this. And you get checkpoints, so if you do fall, you can come back. It's interesting because they completely reused the map from Saints Row 3 and a load of people didn't like that, but, you know, it's the same town. I mean, no one moans when people reuse New York. New York is New York, you know. It ain't going to look different. No one moaned when Firenze looked like Firenze in Assassin's Creed. No one moans about the cities in, you know, anything else in sequels taking place in the same place. And if anything, they changed it because we went from Steelport to Stillwater or whatever. It did get changed. All right, now we're going over there, and then over there, and then over here. Oh, they nearly undershot that one. Need to be careful because of these weak jumps. We must be nearly at the top now, right? Surely. Got a lot of clusters. Use the clusters to buy better powers, but you can't unlock the powers for sale until you hit certain levels to stop you just getting overpowered early. I mean, it's a superhero game with superpowers. It should be pretty overpowered. But we're nearly at the top of the tower now. That should be it. Access the tower. I think there's only like 8 of them in the entire game. There's not too many. They're all visible from up here. We can probably see them. It should tell us. 5. There is only 5 towers in the whole game, so there's not even that many. Okay. I tell you what, too. The franchise came a long way with their activities. Some of the activities in the earlier Saints Row games are just boring. Saints Row 1 especially. Whereas insurance fraud in this one, Mayhem in this one, everything's so much more fun. Like, right now we've got a black hole gun. Like, there's so many absurd weapons. Apparently I'm not very good at this though. We've only got 2 minutes to get 300 grand. And that's bronze, right? So I need to really ramp it up. I didn't mean to do that. I've just DDT'd her for some reason, but okay. I need to make sure I'm actually shooting at objects to cause the mayhem. Right, tank. Are you going to get me a lot? Is it really? It does just one-shot stuff, okay. It really does. Helicopters. What's the range on it though? I don't feel like it's got a lot of range. It kind of sucks stuff in. Just keep spamming it and try not to get hit by it yourself, I guess. Keep the combo going. The fire rate's not great though. 200k. I wonder what I need to get gold. I think I need to get gold to 100% the game. I don't know if I'm gonna 100% the game. Probably not. I'm probably going to do the side stuff until I get bored, because the side stuff is entertaining in this game for some reason. I swear I've 100% of the game before though. Like, I have a distinct memory of spending a lot of time doing just the check marks, because there's a lot of check marks in the game, and there's something about my brain that likes a check mark. I have to try and avoid it when it comes to Ubisoft stuff, because Ubisoft stuff's boring and tedious and doesn't actually help. I'll do side stuff if it has an actual meaningful reward. I will not do side stuff if the reward is cosmetics. I don't care about cosmetics at all. Cosmetics will just annoy me. Like in this game, side stuff is like, oh yeah, you'll get better weapons or new powers or like basically cheats, like infinite powers. That's cool. You can become basically Goku by the end of the game. I'm pretty sure Goku's hair is in the game as an option, especially when you colour it gold. Like, you know, specifically Super Saiyan Goku's hair. So, yeah, we just did a statue by accident. I forgot about those. There's so much stuff to do. I've got 14 seconds to get another 100 and some odd K. We've been slacking. We might have a chance. If we got until the combo goes, which I might have just cocked up, we should be fine. Yeah, we need to start a new combo, otherwise we're done. We're in trouble. We need like another 70k before this combo expires. We're in trouble. Now we're done. We cocked it up. Oh, still going. Oh, come on, stop knocking me down, bro. At least the timer expands past the ragdoll's having me. The ragdoll is having me. We did it. We did it. We got very lucky. Oh, wow. Nice. That should be gold, right? Bronze, silver, and gold. Lovely stuff. I need to change my clothes. I'm still in that sweater. But now I can unlock wall running. I'm level 6. Okay, so I'm just currently working my way through the races in the game. It's about 2:15 in the morning. I think I'm about to wind up for the day, finish off for the day. Because obviously, if I'm grinding side stuff, there's no chance of me doing it all tonight, so there's no point in me grinding too much longer. Tomorrow, though, I've got a fairly busy day, because tomorrow I'm going out for date night. Interestingly, my partner has told me I should record it. We're only going to... Basically, all of the Revolutions are closing, if you guys know what Revolution is, the bars, the cocktail bars. And we had our first date there, like 8 years ago. And they're all shutting down, so this will probably be the last time we go. So we're going to go and make use of some offers while they're still on. And I wasn't going to film it, because that's the sort of thing you typically wouldn't. But I guess I can get some clips of the food and the drinks and whatever. I do tend to take you guys with me with everything else that I do, so you know, why not. Might even visit a CEX or two tomorrow. I haven't actually done a CEX stock check today. I'll do that tomorrow first thing. Probably makes more sense to do it first thing tomorrow, right? Hopefully I'm not cocked this up, because I feel like I've done that fairly slowly. Nope, we got gold. Cool. You know, usually in games I hate races, but I like the races in this one, because the controls for the super sprint and the gliding and all that are so tight that there's a decent skill ceiling. Like, it does what you tell it to do incredibly accurately. So if you are being accurate with what you want it to do and do it, you know, whereas driving, there's often a lot of leeway for, I don't know, things to go wrong. I don't, like I said a few times, I don't like driving in games, so I don't typically like races. But these races are okay, because the turning circle's immediate. Right, 28 seconds I've got to do for this one. I've not failed any of the others yet. It's just a case of hit the green arrows. Come on, let's go. It's interesting because this video will have both styles of gameplay footage. Like I say, guys, I want you guys to comment down below what your preferred method is, whether it's this, me recording with the phone, well, not the phone, the camera, or the actual screen capture. Uh-oh, that's not good. That might have messed me up. I don't understand why he fell over. Like, we can bust cars out of the way, so I don't understand what knocked me over, and that's happened a few times. Come on, bro, we can do it. I'm going to have to focus a little bit now rather than talk to you guys. Come on. Last one. And we got gold again. And there's a plane. I wonder if that's the plane from Saints Row 3, you know, the one that went down with the main bad guy on from the first half of the game. Is that my last blazing? It might be. Is there a trophy? You'd have thought there'd have been a trophy attached to that. If it is the last one, let's just go and get this thing up here first. See what I mean about how the jumps are very accurate if you can be accurate. It's fun. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I think that'll do. Anyway, I need to go and have some more food because I still have calories to get in today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, do subscribe, like the video. Bye-bye.